Welcome to a game about feeding a black hole. I don't know what it is. It sounded kind of fun. I think it's just a simulation game, so let's just see. Is it full screen? Okay. Feed the black hole. Do I just... Oh. Ah, okay, so... And I don't have to click, it just happens automatically. So I'm just being here, popping those things. Out of time. Oh, I'm on a timer. And in that time, okay. So we got some asteroid matter. What can I upgrade? I can upgrade the time. Time at a black hole grows. And chance to spawn electric asteroids? That sounds insane. Let's get a little bit more time. And break AoE? Sure. More AoE. Oh, I can pan with WASD around as well. Not like it's necessary right now because we're still pretty small, but good to know. So I'm gonna try to go for more like cluster areas where I hit at least 2 of these things at the time to get more in there. Dang it. But hey, we did a lot more. Let's see. Break the damage. I need the damage more. Because if I break stuff faster, then I'm gonna... I still take 2 clicks, but 2 clicks is better than the 3 that I took before. There's a good cluster. Now I only have single one, so that's gonna suck a little bit, but... Hey. That's the best we did so far. 23. Number of asteroids. So definitely wanna have that. And more AoE range. What's that? More damage. Ooh. Breaker speed. Okay. Oh, that's good. Look at the amount of asteroids there. That's gonna help grow me up so fast and so nice. But actually, looking at it, I don't think the black hole is close to growing up anytime soon still. But we're still making it. Let's do more damage and crit chance. Sure. Let's just go. More damage to the breaker. Because that's just a good thing. Now we're just destroying these things in one go. Don't need to worry about anything anymore. And we have the whole thing nearly cleared out in one go. Look at that. We nearly upgraded the size as well. So that's good. More asteroids, not metroids. The size. Let's do the speed. Locked for demo. Rude, but whatever. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, let's go. I just need these things to go down nice and fast. Try to be focused on clusters more than anything else. So money per second is out of time, but I think we grew bigger. Nice. Let's go upgrade. So asteroid size and more crit and more breaker speed. We should be able to get to that within the next 1 or 2 times. Of course, the bigger ones take a few hits now, but I mean, I get more matter out of them, I would suspect, so it's not a bad thing to get that. I would say, yeah, size grew, so that would have given me time. More breaker speed, more asteroid density, crit damage, ooh, and more asteroid density. Maybe I should try to go for that now. Maybe that's... Ooh, wow. Okay. More damage would really help with that. Not sure whether or not I should focus on just these at that point or not. That's the question. Crit damage, sure. More damage. That's one that we need. We can focus on that density afterwards, but I definitely need the money from the asteroids that I get increased. Okay, ignore that for a moment. I still should focus on making as much damage there as possible and getting as much stuff in my gob as a asteroid as possible. Not a Metroid, but we found those as well. Could we shift it over to being a Metroid? Shouldn't be that difficult. Also locked for demo. More density. Okay. But I think at this point I'm doing really good. The big ones take forever. Ooh, that's a lot. Now we get ourselves the money. Chance to add time when an asteroid. Yes. Chance to spawn a new asteroid when an asteroid is destroyed. Add time when destroyed. That's what we already have. And okay. We're gaining momentum in an exponential rate here. And that's something that I like. Okay. I think we actually got time out of that. Okay. The chance to spawn additional asteroids would probably be really good. Asteroids spawn when we grow, sure. Let's also take that, so that we have at least more than a 0% chance of everything happening. Let's just keep going. This is fun and addictive in such a satisfying way, because all you do is just hover around and destroy asteroids and feed your little black hole, and every time you do something, something happens now. And it's so useful. Destroy. Ah, that was a worse one. Yeah. At time an asteroid is destroyed, because that's what we're doing a lot. 1 million for that. Okay. No wonder I'm over on this side now. So let's just take care of a few small ones. There's no reason to not take care of those. There we go, more asteroids. I still want to say Metroids. They're not Metroids though. But we're going further and further every time. A crisp 1,000. Let's spawn more. Breaker damage. We need that. We need more damage output to make sure that we take these things out faster and faster. Because we are now at the point where there's constant stuff spawning. And if we cannot take it out, that sucks. Come on, get destroyed. Okay, beautiful. We nearly grew up a second time. Okay. More AoE to the breaker. I don't care about the other stuff right now, because if I can just make sure that I deal more damage and more damage to stuff in general everywhere, we're just gonna make more money. And with more money, we can make this black hole even more potent, because that's how that works for some reason. We could have gone with antimatter or something else than just money to fit the theme a little bit more, but I mean, whatever. So that's 1,000 that I take for that. My asteroid density. More damage. It's all just asteroid density, so it doesn't matter what I take, we just do. So we got damage increase. Ooh, the speed. I definitely want to have the AoE, and let's get the density. More AoE. Oh wow, they're golden now. Okay, definitely. Could use a little bit more damage at this point again. To make sure that we're actually getting through those in a timely manner. There's so much going on up there. Probably a good idea to focus on these a little bit. They're technically easier to break. We upgraded ourselves 2 times. We're growing faster and bigger. Let's go for that. More speed. Sure, why not? If we can make the breaker speed faster, that means we deal more damage. And then this whole thing about being nervous about not taking these things out in time just becomes superficial all of a sudden, because we still deal more damage. Beautiful. Look at how fast this is going. And we still have a chance to gain time every time we destroy an asteroid. Still have yet to... Ooh. Oh, we need that. So there we go. Everything here upgraded. We will make that now. We will make that now. I have more AoE. We are faster. We have more density. I think I just said it in German for some reason. But doesn't matter. We're going in there and we're destroying stuff left and right. And we're making our little baby black hole grow up so fast. We had another growth spurt. 4,000. Ooh, more damage. More crit damage. And more chance to spawn a new asteroid. Okay. We're getting to the point where I cannot buy anything anymore. And I just need to grind up the money, it seems. But I love the damage output now. That's really good. That's just the best thing that we could have happened here. Take that out, there's a big cluster. Still try to make sure that you're going with clusters. Is I think one of the key strategies to this still. Ooh, come on. I need a bit more time. But we did beautifully. So let's spawn some electric asteroids, whatever that does, and get these two things as well, because that way we are completely done here. So more density, more electric asteroid damage, more breaker damage. I'm curious. Oh, that's what they do. I definitely should focus on these then, because they just help weaken everything around. That's gonna be good. So that's what they mean with electric asteroid damage. Would need more of them to spawn as well. Ooh, but that's good. That's a good one. Yes, please upgrade. I wanna have more damage from that, please. Because if they just deal more damage, I will have to do less. This will take a lot less of my time if they just deal some good damage already to everything in the surroundings as is. This is going to be beautiful. Just focusing a little bit on these and they potentially break stuff for me. I feel like I'm doing worse this round. No, we're still doing great. Just felt like that. Can get both of these. What do we have? Max chains, that's good. Chance to fork, more damage, and more max chain distance. I think I should get the density just because I think that makes me more money overall, but still. There's so much stuff thanks to that now that we can do. And I think it's really an important thing to try and take care of the electric asteroids, because they just really output some nice extra damage. There's one. To everything around. I don't have any electric asteroids anymore. There we go. Yeah. I went far. And so fast that I didn't get more asteroids. So I'm gonna buy the density and then the chain. Because why not? Wow, they're green now. Not sure how to feel about that. Definitely should increase my damage output in that case. To make sure that we can take these things out nice and easy. Green asteroids. Fun concept. There we go. Nice little lightning damage. We're not taking them out as fast anymore, obviously. Which hinders a little bit of progress. That still counts, I guess. But we're still making so much out of that. Let's see what the fork does. And then I think I should go for... Yeah, then I think I should go for... I don't know. I don't know. We're just going for a little while. Gonna figure out what we're gonna do afterwards. Come on, take it out. There's a lot of electric damage in one spot. I still have yet to see what forking does. Maybe that it has 2 offshoots. I'm 100% sure on that. There's some electric ones. We know that they are good for us. That one felt weaker for some reason, but we're still doing good. Okay, more damage, more of that. We're just going. I'm surprised that this one costs me 1 million. That's a little bit weird that there's one that's like, you need to make a lot of money for that one to work. For some reason. Because it's just asteroid density. I can't get it out of my head. So I think like this is going to be a theme throughout all of this. The fact that I'm thinking we're destroying metroids here to make a black hole grow bigger. Which would be the weirdest spin-off to the Metroid series that Nintendo could ever produce. What do we have? Okay, I'm gonna go for the fork and then we're gonna spawn radioactive ones. It seems highly volatile. Which I guess is okay. I wonder what that does overall, because the electric asteroids just deal chain damage to a lot of stuff, which is helping me clean up nicely. But I wonder what a radioactive one might do for us. There's one more. Still got that in. Nearly up to 6. Let's see what you do. Damage. More damage. So they also deal damage. Radioactive duration and... Oh, are the ones that are like... Yeah, those are radioactive ones. So they deal tick damage when they go through the clouds. Interesting. I wonder what I should be focusing more on then. I feel like lightning still, the electric still is better. Yeah, I did way less with that. So that's just good to have for just dealing damage in general. But my focus should still lie on taking out the electric ones. If I take out one of the radioactive ones in the process, that's just good, but the electric ones are the ones that deal damage to a lot more in a better manner, because the radioactive ones, they need to have the others pass through them. That doesn't feel as useful. More money. I need that at this point because I cannot do anything. We're pretty locked in on just one path at this point. Just go. All the damage. All the electric damage that we can deal, please. Potentially they could chain together with like a radioactive one taking out an electric one and then they chain together like that. Still not necessarily the best method of having that work, but I mean it could help. Size 6! Growing up so fast. More money, and now all I can do is wait for that one density upgrade. Okay, so all I do now is just grind up there a little bit. That's a bit of a shame, but I guess whatever. There we go, now we have 1 million. Asteroid density. That gives me more breaker damage. Let's see how the asteroids look now. Blue! Now that's insane. Oh, I think the forking just means that they deal damage before they are even broken. Potentially. Because there is definitely some arcing happening while I'm not even having them broken. And that's just good. I didn't see that beforehand. Didn't realize that that's what's going on. There's a star. But that's interesting. That's good for me. But now I need to make a lot of money. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not making those in one go anymore. So getting these upgrades will take a little bit longer now. 1.7 million for mob breaker damage. What do I get now? Chance to spawn a new asteroid. That's still good. More crit damage and at time when an asteroid is destroyed. We need that. We need... Oh, that's a lot of increase on both of these actually. I think I should go for... Now that's the question. First of all, crit chance is 100% with that one. Beautiful. Secondly, more time makes more money overall. But with that I get more asteroids. I'm not getting 2 million in one go. Like, that's just not a realistic thing that's going to happen. But I don't need 2 million. I need close to it only. Because I have nearly 1 million already. So if I make just enough from what we have already. So I need to make at least 1 million, that's just a given. At least 1 million and a little bit more after that. There's a lot happening now. Let's see where we are. Ooh, size 7. It's not enough. I'm gonna go for the time increase though. Let's go for the time increase. And then with some hope I get enough time and money now so that I can buy both of these at once. Let's see it. Nearly 2 million that I have. Let's go for the crit damage. I'm going for the crit damage for the reason it's on 100%. I deal over 300% in crit damage, so that means I deal a lot of damage that just will help overall getting things done now. Like in a technical matter, yeah, we're just taking stuff out left and right now. And that's just what we needed to have happen. That's just a lot that's going on and that's beautiful. And every destroyed asteroid has the chance to give us more time. So that is, I think, the copy that I needed to just go absolutely crazy here. Oh boy, there's a lot going on. Once we upgrade the electrical damage as well, then that's just going to be insane. But I definitely need more asteroids to make really good use of that. So we definitely need the asteroid spawn more asteroids thing desperately. Even though it looks like it will break everything. This is only played on the website, by the way. But dang, 3 million. So yes please to that. Yes please to the damage. So much locked for the demo. More time. And more number of asteroids. This is just going insane. I love it. So let's just see what's going on now. Oof. Yep. We're going to overload this website a little bit. We're gonna overload it with that. I don't care though. You designed it that way. That's on you. I wonder what the upgrades are that are locked for the demo. Because this is already insane. Like, where the crud do you want to go? Maybe planets? Add planets into the roster and not just asteroids? Because we saw other matter that you could potentially collect. Which I think to this point we still only collect asteroid matter. Yeah, to this point we still only collect asteroid matter. So I'm guessing the things that are locked are like planets and other things. More asteroids. More time. That's the last thing I could do. Let's see. Let's see how crazy we will go. Just upgrading ourselves like insanely. And we have more than a minute time already. We make enough time through the growth and through the asteroids that I think we're fine. The electrical damage is just really beautiful. I'm not sure I like the radioactive thing. It feels a little bit unnecessary, but the electrical one I really like. There's so much going on and it's beautiful. Like, this is what you want to have in a game like this eventually. Just being completely OP and broken. I think my end goal here is to get this black hole to level 10. You beat the demo. Honestly, absolutely love this. This is fun, this is simple. I'd go for this for a lot more. Like, beautifully designed. Really nice and easy to get in. And I'm curious to see how far you can take this, because you want to have the ability to suck up everything as a black hole. And I feel like you're in a good start there. This is fun. Hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. You know I love reading your comments, and I'll see all of you next time. Bye.